I'm in a great place.
Feel amazing.
So, anyways, welcome back to
So
Butt
is
State
Jones-
After Dark.
After dark.
Is Jones fighting for the belt next?
Butt State twice.
Who's that man on the screen?
It
And why
means
does he
we
look
don't
like Larry
give a
David?
shit about the... It's not a real show. We have no plan.
Do we
So the
ever
next
give a shit?
UFC is Ice Cube versus DMX?
Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for years. I love that screen button, and I didn't get used enough this week, by the way.
Jumping off the handlebars. Still getting money off the Yola White scrambled horde.
Skiggity scat.
Nope.
Sorry,
Different song.
I'm jumping rappers. Sorry. I saw Robert Whitaker, and I was like, Forrest Whitaker's fighting Rafael Nadal? No.
Are we recording again?
Yeah.
Butt
It's
State
Butt
After
State After
Dark.
Dark. It's back on.
Basically, it's
But it
time-
doesn't matter. Now it doesn't matter. Now if something funny happens...
Is Butt
we
State
just
After
use it.
Dark where we just show porn videos?
I was gonna say, like, we pull our titties out, right? After dark. Oh my god, we're getting so wild on Ibiza. I gotta work in 6 hours. Well, girl.
Where are you going?
What are you doing?
Look at you.
I'm
with
going to
Oh,
my phone.
looks like it's
I'm
jack
going to
off
her
time.
and jerk myself.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I'm fully torqued, ready to
Pull on
crank
his
down.
Master the porn.
You want to sit here? I can stand up.
Me and the lady are going to bed now.
Okay.
The stickiest keys in the West, they call them.
Gross. Oh. You know what? He's laughing his dick off. We're all laughing, but he's really going with slap.
You really just going in there to jack off?
You're
Yeah, he
just
is.
going to jerk
What do you
yourself?
think? What else do you think he's
You
doing?
just said fuck it.
Fuck
I
it.
don't even care.
Hey, he pays rent.
My
Fuck him.
friends are still hanging out.
He pays
We're
rent.
out here drinking. You ain't got to work tomorrow, and you're just like, fuck, I'm going to
No,
bed
dude,
to
you
jack off.
can't wait to jerk off. Like it's gotta happen now.
I told you guys not to come in here when I'm cleaning my room.
Listen, I'm putting this away.
I feel like we need to drink
Bull-
for like 2 hours before we do our shows
Bullshit.
every time. Because this is the golden hours.
All these steers and queers are from Texas. You don't look much like a steer to me.
So that kind of narrows it down. All right, now I'm mixing two quotes. Do you suck dicks?
Are you a Peter Puffer?
I need more beer.
Bullshit.
Let's get the beer going.
I still need more liquor.
Yeah, I'll take a
What do
beer.
you want? Talk to me. Talk to
You
the
got
mic.
Guinness.
What's-
I'll
beer,
always
please?
drink a Guinness.
May I have a beer?
Guinness?
Hey,
No,
and
no,
what's
I'm
the
done
name of
with
your
liquor.
what's
You
your
said you're done with liquor.
what's your tentative name this week for the bar?
Wait.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking?
For the bar.
If I get pulled over, like, you smell like a goddamn bar.
If you get pulled over
A
between
block away
my
from my
house
house.
and your house, you
I
fucking
probably deserve to go
it.
to jail.
You would. The cop would be like, you really are fucking dumb. You couldn't just walk a block
So-
and a half.
What was it? Wednesday or Thursday? No, Wednesday night. Wednesday night I came over to change DY's alternator, right?
Okay.
I don't like
our
doing-
recruitment coordinator.
Yeah. So I'm helping the guy out. So it's pro bono work, whatever. We're hanging out there. We're having.
That's
Well,
what
it
I
is.
called
Old Shiny Temples is back.
technically.
It is.
Are you gonna crank down 10 minutes from now instead?
And I got no problem with that,
He's
dude.
looking
Like,
at him pacing. He's like, I've got that pro boner going
Yeah,
on.
he has that look like fucking like McGregor had, like that pacing Jaguar look before the fight. He's ready to go beat the shit out of his dick
So
and
it
then
starts-
lose.
And lose.
Your dick is Nate Diaz, and you are
I've been
Conor
going
McGregor.
for
You're sitting there just pummel your dick,
I've
and
been
then your
going
dick's
for
gonna
an hour
choke you
and
out.
20 minutes and I can't bust.
I got whiskey dick and the spins.
if you have that, can you just hold your hand on your dick and it spins it around? And
An Irishman's never too
Okay,
drunk so long as he
that's
can jack off and not fall off the face of the earth.
so I get done this alternator job. This alternator, I'm fucking.
Is that what the kids call it nowadays?
I
An
dropped.
alternator job?
We dropped like 2 bolts into the engine, so I just lost them. Like,
It sounds more and more like an innuendo. By
yeah,
the
no,
way.
the Matt had to
dropping 2 bolts in
So
the
all it
engine,
boils
just
down to is
fucking
this took probably like an hour longer than it should have. So I'm getting ready to go home. It's like 8:30 in my pickup. Back out. I run over their fucking mailbox.
Yeah,
Back
they were
right.
they were telling me about this shit. Is that why you backed in now like an old black man into the driveway? You'll never just park in
Dan,
straight ways.
Why? Okay, we gotta stop this. Listen,
An old black.
this is not a racist group or a racist show.
Just one
Looks
man.
like it.
Dan is just
You
way
did
too
say
comfortable.
The Nigga
I did.
word earlier.
This is not.
And what was
This
his
is why we
reference
don't
to?
have to post this.
You know what the problem is?
This
We
is
gotta-
Butt State Show After Dark.
We gotta get all our black friends on the show next week.
Well, we
Yes.
just-
This is
we
what-
just
And they're all
spend
gonna
cash.
kick me.
They're all gonna slap Dan in the mouth. We're gonna bring it to you live, Butt State. Dan will pay for his comfortableness.
There would be intense discomfort for one man.
Yeah.
Did you super glue Swin Cash back together?
No.
Well, this ankle was
There's
disconnected
legs.
from the shoe.
I know she does have kind of a broken cankle there. No, this is exactly how I got her from the garbage factory, aka where I work at. Shay Theodore was legitimate, obtained the day. I want to say Sayre came with me. I got a free hockey puck. I found that during the practice. That was the same week we got berated for beating on the glass like
fuck those
like
guys.
wild men, even though we had to be reminded by old men that were like 65 years old, like, hey, you know, these are high school kids, right?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Like half
Why
of them
do,
are.
No, they're not.
Like half of them are.
16
There
is
was like
the absolute
14
youngest
people
you
in
can
the
be.
entire-
Okay, but check it out. You're only allowed like
Most
7
of
to
those
8
guys
that are
are
18
20
and above.
years old.
No, they're not. You're
Most
not-
of those guys are 18 to 20.
No, less than half the team is 18 to 21. That's it.
I don't know about
It bridges the gap between the high school leagues and the college farm system.
I'm going to look this up. dude.
Go ahead, please, because
So you're saying
I-
most of the
I
guys
hope
are...
I'm wrong.
You're
I
saying
hope
most
I'm
of the
wrong.
guys are 17?
I would say he's 17 to almost 18. There are very many of them that are in high school. Their families are away. They're like
wanna
in
sit
foster
down?
homes. They're like little kids that are going away.
You look like you're too drunk to stand.
I'm too drunk to sit.
Well,
Okay.
so you better get your
Why
ass
don't
over
you
here.
get back
Stand
in
up.
here?
Yeah, stand in the bar.
Stand up, come back to the bar.
You're in the show. You're in the shit.
So, Sarah, how much would I have to pay you to get braids like this guy?
Was the-
What we're saying is on Butt Steak After Dark, we've now got to a point where people are drunk enough to slur speech, mix words,
Racial slurs.
and make racial slurs when they're not
No, we
racist.
Not so much slurs, but I just made a generalization that was kind of a not
Yeah,
true
right.
joke.
Either way, you're a dick. You should watch your mouth.
You ever seen, like,
And
Red Green?
Sayre is having trouble sitting down
/ standing up.
/ standing up
He's
Slash-
too drunk because he's in the shit.
/ really focused on going to his room.
Whiskey
and
dick
jerking
spins.
right now.
All he's thinking about is Ava Devine fucking she-nails.
He's thinking about China's micro
Holy
penis.
shit.
Was the shit in Ann Arbor?
That's where
That's
you
where we
were.
were during the war.
The Swedish make a good fuck film. It's the only thing that saved me when I was in the shit.
Now we're going to repeat the same one. Was this shit in Ann Arbor? Because that's the only place
Yeah,
you were
we're
during
like
the
Quantum
war.
Leap. We just keep jumping back on our shitty quotes.
Does anybody remember what the
Okay.
next line was?
Fuck
Yeah,
you
when-
for bringing up Quantum Leap. Did you see the episode of
Scott
Quantum Leap
Bakula?
where he went back and he was a guy with he had Down syndrome?
What?
Ziggy, I can't figure it out. You got fucking Down syndrome.
You've got to paint with your toes and inspire the people.
There was an
I
ending.
don't get it.
There was an
You ever seen
episode.
Quantum Leap?
Yeah.
There was a cliffhanger on Quantum Leap, and like he
Ziggy
goes
says you
back
gotta
in
go
time,
suck that girl's nipples.
and he closes
Ziggy says
he closes
you gotta
the.
perform an anal rape.
I like how he's poking his phone like it's really the Ziggy phone.
Yeah, you remember that?
It was like a
Yeah.
synthesizer with 100 different blocks that had no
He
pictures.
closes the door to a closet, and there's a full body mirror, and it just shows the guy in the mirror has Downs. He's like, no, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
there's always that
backward, like,
moment.
no. And then the show ends. It's like, oh, next week will he not have Downs or will he?
And then they
That's
never
his
showed
fuck.
that
That's another episode. Top 5
I think that
lame
was the end. I
80s
think that was the last
shows.
episode of Quantum Leap.
They just never showed it again.
Yeah, well, that was like the Attitude Era ended when they had Eugene wrestle. Remember?
What?
They were like, "Oh, we got a guy that pretends like he has a
How
mental
did you
disability."
jump so seamlessly between Quantum Leap and that?
Because the Quantum Leap ended when they said when he
I
went
thought you were
back
still
in time
talking
and had
about Quantum
Downs. And then the Attitude Era ended when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna have a normal guy pretend he has learning disabilities and be Eugene."
Yeah.
So there you go.
Coach Chris once again has bridged the gap between two things we thought would never meet
Never
each other:
be
Quantum
bridged.
Leap and
gap
WWF
is-
Attitude Era.
That's
And
why I
learning
get paid.
disabilities.
You remember the episode Mick Foley was on there with Scott Bakula and they both were nuns?
Like Scott Bakula.
Because you're talking Quantum Leap. Yeah, you somehow bridged Quantum
I
Leap
know.
and WWF. I'm trying to make a callback to your fucking joke.
Well, I'm just trying to bridge whatever I can.
Yeah, and I'm trying to come with you. I'm trying to ride this castaway ship with you. I'm like Wilson. I'm the shitty, bloody volleyball coming along with your crazy man fucking escapade. Where you somehow linked Scott Bakula and Quantum Leap to WWF in the Attitude Era.
Because it ended when he had Downs, and it ended when they were
The Dudleys,
Eugenes.
little
So
guy.
what you're saying is the
Yeah,
similarity
I don't know if
is
that's
ending a
necessarily
show
true.
off
You think that's when they jumped the shark?
mocking.
Pretty much.
When they
Fonzie
jumped
jumped the
Eugene.
shark.
Jumped the old cutty shark.
When you take normal people and try to pretend
Yes.
they have like
When
full-fledged
you
learning
jump the cutty
disabilities,
shark.
that's usually the end of your
Oh my god.
creative run.
For fuck's sakes, dog.
Like with Sean Penn, you can't go
What
full.
do you need?
You can't go full. I'm not gonna say it, but you can't go full.
But you can't go fully dork.
Dan's already thinking about saying it, so just don't say it.
Heard. Oh, it's so fun when we have the bachelor house to ourselves here. Just be loud like a bunch of fucking idiots. We can watch.
Oh man, Sayer just
John
like
McCarthy.
nonchalantly went to his room and slowly closed the door to jack his
Still gonna
whack.
crank down. He saw me go like this and it inspired him.
If he comes
Fucker
back
grinder.
and his face is beat red,
He not coming back.
He's not coming back.
Nope,
You
not,
went to
not,
bed?
not
fall
tonight.
asleep. He's gonna fall asleep with the door wide open, his light on, his hand on his cock.
No.
That's
One-
what's gonna happen.
One thumb in his mouth, other thumb in his butt. Running a train on himself while he sleeps.
Actually, it was,
Nom 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 nom
not-
nom.
just like this with a hole in his mattress.
Yeah, just like King Richard and fucking Robin Hood. Nom nom nom, mommy.
Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fish and dodging trees, trying to get away.
Stick
Why-
your thumb in your mouth and one thumb in your pooter. Jack off
Lolly,
till you
lolly,
sleep.
lolly, what a
Lolly.
day.
hey,
Never ever thinking there was trouble in the water. They were drinking, they were just guzzling it down.
why do you know this song?
Never ever think the team of sheriff and his posse was gathering and dribbling around. Robin Hood, Little John, running through the forest, dodging fish and dodging trees.
I don't endorse a damn thing that's going on.
You've never
right
seen
now.
this?
You never saw
I've
that
seen
animated
it.
Robin Hood?
I've seen it all. I'm just not.
How can
singing
you
it
not
with
endorse the animated Robin Hood?
I'm not endorsing singing this song right now. Yes, that part's good.
The rooster?
Yeah, I got it.
Who
I've
was?
seen
But
the
not
movie.
a
I just don't know why we're
nodding.
Conway
recreating
Twitty?
it right now.
Wasn't it the rooster? You know, he was a famous country singer. Who was the rooster? I'll next week we'll bring.
Was it Lou Rawls?
No.
Remember the sheriff of Nottingham was a rat?
Say. And
He was a wolf.
he was a wolf, and
Wolf,
he
that's
was
right. Big ass
also
wolf.
on Dukes of Hazzard. This guy-
Was it Officer Roscoe Pico Train?
Yes, who played
running
who played-
checks on the Afro Man, but I can't be no hip hop star cuffed in the back of some police car. Did you find the guns? Did you find the dope?
Hell,
Open up the black door and find free to go.
This is two shows. Like
We've gone down a
Christmas,
dark
brought
path.
Afro Man back. Afro Man, if you're out there listening, we'd love to have you on.
Afro
Steak.
Man, we've loved
After
everything
dark.
you've done.
Oh,
Everything.
Except for those sex crimes that you were acquitted for, because
Drunk driver.
still now.
45.
So okay,
uppercutting women that try to touch your guitar.
what if we make a bet, and then whoever loses that bet has to get the exact same hair this guy has, the braids and ponytail.
You're the only one with long enough hair to
No,
get
you guys can
braid.
rock it. Okay, I'm saying you grow it out and then you do it. If you lose the bet, you grow out your hair knowing that that's what's gonna happen when it gets long.
So this is
enough.
assuming our show is going to be on the air for like probably 2-3 years.
You don't think we're gonna just sadly go on even if we have the same amount of viewers as today? You don't think we're gonna sadly just go on for years and years recording in a basement, drinking away our lives, smashing our livers into oblivion? No, dude, we're just one step away.
Flying through the air in my underwear. Jerry curl activator in my hair.
Every week we'll get an Afro Man reference, and then we'll be like, "Hey, we're doing it right though, guys.
Jerry-
We're gonna make it there."
Jerry curl activator. Dude, that was the best love. Jerry curl activator.
Just let your soul glow.
Yes. So
I remember I
glow.
was so happy when I found out that like all the background voices in his songs were him because he didn't have anybody else on his tracks. It was just him.
That's
be like,
it.
You.
All his
Yeah.
choruses and shit were him going.
She won't let me fuck.
And it always reminded me
Man.
when I heard Steg do his shit. He always was very Afro Man-y. Because Steg did the same thing where he would like be his own choir. He was like on
He
Eva
used to
Franco.
record it. He just layered it like
That's what I'm saying, he
3-4
would layer it
times.
up.
in the bust and not.
Oh, look who made it
I
back.
know that pussy's tired.
Igor, you sure cranked one down quick enough for having Whiskey Dick and the Spins.
What?
How come you're staring at me like
You
you're Doc
must
Holliday
think
and
I'm
fucking
gay.
Tombstone? I'm your Huckleberry.
Dan, are we cross?
Fucking brother Tombstone text me.
I'm your Huckleberry. I do declare that you are the devil.
If I thought we
We're
weren't
not
friends anymore, I just couldn't
No,
bear it.
When I told you not to send me anymore, you sent me that one. Was like, does this mean we're not friends anymore?
I'm quitting the show if I hear
If I
one
thought
more
we were
Tombstone
friends
reference.
anymore, I just couldn't bear it.
I believe you said you play for blood.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Great movie.
Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday is one of the most badass.
After Hours. What's your favorite? Just
Sexual
we're talking about
position.
Tombstone. Tombstone's my favorite Western.
That's a pretty good
one.
Is that some kind of Eastern shit?
No Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, no, the Western movie is some
Far
fun.
from it.
Or from it.
Yeah, Virgil in Tombstone is.
You got a
the dude
nice
from the Big
sarsaparilla.
Lebowski.
Sam Elliott.
You got a good You got a good sarsaparilla.
You got a nice sarsaparilla.
Sioux City
Sioux
sarsaparilla.
That's
That's
a
a good
good
one.
That's a good one.
You never had a sarsaparilla?
What's
No.
with all the
It's
cursing?
like a root beer, but not as good.
It's like a root. No, it's made with molasses
Ginger beer.
instead of sugar.
Yeah, well, it's fucking...
The only thing I gotta ask, dude, could you do without so much cursing? Fuck are you
the
talking
fuck
about?
are you trying to-
Have it your way, dude. Yeah. No.
You tell him hell's coming.
Tombstone's definitely.
Or you tell him I'm coming. And you tell him hell's coming with me.
fucking car, now I fuck your car.
I don't know if
This
there's
is
a
what
better.
happens, Larry.
I don't know if there's a
Fuck
better
a stranger in
Western.
the ass.
There's like a movie or a show, because like
I'm talking about movies.
okay, because
The
there were
good,
shows
the bad,
that
and
were-
the ugly.
Talking about
or not.
movies. Good, Bad, and Ugly.
But like
Great.
shows, like I
Fistful of
will
Dollars?
say,
The
I-
Marshall Dillon episodes of fucking
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Those are solid.
The cream of the crop, sir, if I do say so myself.
And
And a good day to you, sir.
Let's not forget the Ponderosa.
Fucking they
Bonanza. was
Bulk of
one
the series, dude.
Bonanza was a solid show.
Hop sing.
Oh, Mr. Cartwright.
Yeah, no, it was fucked up. But
Got
it
your
just
whites
shows-
washed for you, Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, very good hop
I
sing.
very bad care. Got your Asian man, Mr. Cartwright. I so Chinese.
Okay.
That's, I
Very
mean,
good,
that's
Mr.
basically.
Cartwright.
He really was that. I'm not even making a caricature.
So I get a
that was
sh-
Cop Sing.
So at the butt ass bar and grill, I just get shots of Guinness.
Yeah.
You know what? You fuck yourself.
Can't
Yeah.
the butt ass.
I need a shot of Guinness.
I don't have it on tap.
I gotta get up in 6 hours.
That or God damn it. The original was good, but True Grit with John Wayne was good. But did you see the new one with
Way better.
with Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, way better.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing, John
Well,
Wayne.
have you guys?
I aim to kill you in 7 minutes.
John shot or killed. John Wayne gets his dick sucked all the time for being the consummate best Western guy. But if you ever actually watch John Wayne, he's one of the worst fucking actors that's ever walked the face of the earth. And he really just people
I
can't
gotta
because
say-
he's John Wayne. You ever seen him play Genghis Khan when he was in
Well, that was fucked.
No,
But that's
that's-
back.
Oh,
That's
his,
ridiculous.
half his movies suck dick. Well, I tell you, I'm gonna shoot
But
you.
you're talking about you're just talking about going back and they're casting the biggest
any of
movie
John Wayne's
star.
shit. He's got maybe 5 good movies. You can count on one hand good
remember
movies
in Family
that can
Guy?
stand with the genre.
Remember in Family Guy when they had the outhouse attached to his fucking ass?
What? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, please continue.
It was well known and documented that when John Wayne died,
He had an
Like
outhouse in his
60
ass.
pounds
he had like
of
60
undigested
pounds of
beef.
like hard shit in it. Stuck in his colon.
I tell you, I liked me a good T-bone.
Yeah. This guy was eating
Undigested.
red meat 3 square meals a day.
I would have prayed for 2 or 3
Why is
tapeworms.
Roscoe just smiling at us? This was gonna kill us. He's like, I'm gonna eat you all
He
tonight.
wants some
When
real
you
lemon
die
outside.
in an earthquake, I'm going to be the first to eat your face.
I aim to
As
kill
you-
you.
No,
Dogs
Roscoe would sit
actually
there at the
usually start
fucking
with
the
feet.
train store, the train station.
That dog's so damn loyal, man. He'd never fucking hurt anybody.
No,
Hey,
if
bets.
we- listen-
We all die here tonight. Whose face is getting eaten first by Roscoe?
Well, no, listen. If
Not
things-
mine.
if
Not
things-
me.
No,
I
dude.
fed that son of a bitch. Sayer's getting eaten day one.
Well, listen.
Just
if
for
things-
spite.
If things got really bad and like,
And just 'cause
like,
you covered your face with a
grandparents had to
fang
live
glaze of
here or
honey.
something, like Roscoe.
Yeah, hold on. What did you say? The what?
What?
Bad? I totally just.
He said,
Fuck up, Donnie.
he
Yeah,
said if shit got really bad and my grandparents had to live here. That's
What
how
does
it
that even
started.
mean?
Bad
Why
for
would
them.
your grandparents have to live
I was
here?
saying, like,
for any reason.
You said when Roscoe would eat somebody, I was like, okay, well, that's probably.
If Canada
Roscoe
just
would eat.
fell into the ocean, your grandparents somehow just jumped off before the continent slid away into the fucking sea.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they would ever be forced to live with fucking you. Of all the relatives they have, you think they'd be forced to live with you? It's like sending an orphan to a fucking crack house. Why would they even fucking do that? Your fucking poor old grandparents that probably fought in 2 wars for the crown and defended Canada against the fucking
Against
enemies,
the-
foreign and
the
domestic.
French, maybe, I don't know.
against the First Nations and the
I'm
French
not
Indian War.
positive.
Yeah, your
They
grandparents.
beat the French and then they beat the fucking.
Your grandparents stormed
The
Fort
fleas.
Acadia with the fucking the redcoats.
Not exactly sure.
They're forced to live
Canada
with
was
you?
fighting.
For the record, my grandfather was in the Battle of Britain, manned a AAA gun.
Was a bum!
Against the Luftwaffe. So...
He was a bum!
You told
He
me yourself.
scrubbed toilets in the Navy!
And by the way, this is going to be another clip. You told me yourself that your grandpa did nothing in the war but type on a typewriter and fuck
Yes.
bitches in England. So don't tell me your
Yes.
grandpa
Finally
manned an AA gun.
saved lives from
Fucking
head
liar,
to
son of
head
a bitch!
From the prime
Your
Sayer
grandpa got his
protector.
dick wet, got more clap than guys who went to the fucking Philippines and fought people and actually fucking raped villages.
listen,
Your
he
grandpa
did-
just got a bunch of England
At
clap.
least they didn't have to use the red toilet.
Yeah, he did.
You didn't.
Yeah,
you
he did.
Sarah, I love
Just
it.
'cause they
that
didn't have
on
it in
Butt
England.
State Live, we've caught you in a lie.
That's
Hey,
not
twice.
actually
I think
right.
Butt State
That's a
After
real-
Hours.
We got a
is
Butt
better
State-
than
we got
Butt
an
State.
After
State
Dark
After
viewer.
Hours is pretty solid.
Butt
'cause
State
we're
After
already
Dark has got a
hammered.
viewer. Hey, Butt State After
To the
Dark
Butt
viewer.
State viewers, we're drunk as this.
Please,
drunk,
Butt State After
wrapped up
Dark,
in
talk to us in the chat. Let us know you're there.
turtle's egg.
Right now, we're all about the chat. Hit us, ask us any
Right
question,
now,
and
we're
we'll
in the middle.
answer it.
We're in the middle of a TMZ expose of Michael Sayers' family history, where he and it's eerily similar to his other story, where
You
he
really have
claimed
to
he
drop
was his
his
teacher
full
for 2
name
weeks.
like that.
He
He never dropped anybody's
He literally
full
just
name.
threw his own family under the
Yeah.
bus and said this guy was a fucking AA gunner in the Battle of Britain. When literally he was
a
typing
AAA.
on a fucking 80 key going tick, 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 tick,
What do
with a
you
bunch of
think-
ladies in an
Listen.
office with all the other flat-footed fucking degenerates that
Listen.
weren't even allowed in the reserves.
Listen,
And
you
somehow his
fucker.
dick got wet
Listen.
because he wasn't getting fucking shot on a real beach with all the real
Listen,
people.
guess
Your
what?
grandpa was no fucking hero. He was a
well, guess
fucking
what?
lazy
He was
Canadian.
6'4" and had a fucking 9-foot fucking dick.
Yeah, and he
here
also
I
had
am
fallen
now today.
arches. He wasn't
So,
allowed to fucking
but-
get the fuck off my obstacle course.
So
They
wait a
said to your
second.
grandpa. Your
Basically-
grandpa was 2 days away from
Okay,
shooting himself
okay,
in Arlie
listen.
Ermy in a fucking bathroom.
Listen.
You're
Just
gonna
say
tell me
you're-
your grandpa's
Why'd
a
you
fucking
say
war
a
hero?
90-foot dick?
But no, okay.
What
he
does
was
that
all-
have to do with anything?
no,
He was
but
also a midget that rapped with Kid Rock. 6'9"
Yeah,
with a
Joe C.
10-foot dick.
The ladies pick. I'm a crazy hit.
Listen,
I'm done.
anybody.
And I'm down with the devil.
Oh, shit.
Raj, come over there.
I'm
and
the
fucking sock your
J-O-E
neck.
to the
Listen,
C.
oh
Ho,
my
call me
God.
Joe C. Got more game than Caligo.
How
I'm
do
a
you
freak
remember
hoe.
that
Call
much?
me sick. 3'9" with a 10-foot dick. The ladies pick. I'm a crazy hit. And something time like a something through wine. High ass voice like Aaron Neville. And I'm down with the devil. We want to party, rock the party.
Oh my god. I just got a 6-pack from laughing so
Wow.
hard.
Your grandpa didn't
Wow.
kill anybody but his own fucking testicular
That-
fortitude, but
Alright, you need
the
to
burning
chill out.
syphilis.
Hey, you need to
Okay,
chill out. You
finally-
can't just.
Finally, the
Honestly,
lies
you want
ran
to talk like
together.
that? Really though, like
What?
they had
What?
civilians.
Your grandpa
doing
got
some
your dick wet
crazy
more than my
shit.
grandpa. That's
Like,
great.
He was a guy wearing a fucking hat like this.
In
What
prison.
does this have to? What are you saying right
He said
now?
he banned an AA gun. Okay, and by the way, I've talked at
Okay,
length
maybe-
with Sarah about this before. And no, before you open your
Maybe
mouth,
he had a
no. Before you open your mouth, you told me nothing about your fucking grandfather manning a cannon with his
have a
fucking little
cannon.
his fucking stovepipe hat. Oh, I'm going to
is
save
too
us
good.
from the fucking Krauts. No,
This
he
is
wasn't.
too good.
He didn't do shit. He fucking boned hella bitches where their real husbands were at war fighting and dying. He was like, well, there's a bunch of
That
fucking
12-foot
yeah, he's plowing bitches. There's nothing
What
that's
is this?
shameful about
Now
that.
it's just
What's
12
shameful is
foot
that you tried to give him a combat record as opposed to on his airplane. He just drew a bunch of labias. There wasn't any swastikas. He drew a bunch of British flag labias on the side of his fucking Rolls Royce taxi cab that he drove around in London. He rode the fucking subway. He didn't fucking kill anybody. He fucking went to the library and bought cups of tea. And seduced married women and fucked them roundly and soundly. And that's what you should be proud of. That he carried on the Sayer name. There's got to be about 7 or 8 cousins of yours that you've never even met that look exactly like you, but you're weird crooked teeth Sayers out there.
There it is.
And they got stories about how their dad was a great AA gunner in the war, and he single-handedly fought off the Krauts in the Battle of Britain. What, you weren't there? He was there typing away at his typewriter, and the air raid siren came over, and he dashed out to save us. Single-handedly shot down 3 Stuka bombers. Your grandpa didn't do dick. I'm so tired of this story. And then what, did your grandpa tell 2 weeks of fucking language arts classes after that? Before, taught about Pecos Bill?
No, he was forwarding correspondence to the...
Yeah, he was less than a postal worker. He was, mail here, mail. He was like Will Ferrell in Elf. You're gonna say that he mounted an... It's preposterous. It's a fucking bold-faced lie. Look at you. You can't even keep your head off your sleeve. It's a fucking lie. All right, write the new list with Coach Chris's words that aren't true. Is Coach Sayers' tales of ribaldry that are not even true at all. They're fucking the farthest thing from the truth. He literally is spinning tales. Oh, dream weaver, I believe your grandpa.
I've been
got
saying
his
this
dick
for like
wet.
12 years.
Yeah. And I like how you left me to die when these motherfuckers hated me for not wanting Fat Matt Forte, and you were with me for 5 seconds until they were against me, and then you jumped on and just started stomping me down. Like you're jumping me into the fucking butt stink game.
You realize for the last 3 minutes I've been trying to take a sip of this beer, but you have kept me from
Drink
doing
it!
that because
Okay,
I
can I have a beer, by the way? I'm already 7 minutes past
Holy
when I was going to drive
shit.
home. You seriously? I can't even get past that. You said your grandpa fucking fought in the Battle of Britain in the AA gun.
That was the day Dan.
Your
put
grandpa
his shoulders
didn't even cook
up
beef
there.
stew during the Battle of Britain.
Hey, but you
Did
know
he
what?
even fucking like...
Listen, a lot of people...
You go
have
around
to
there,
do
turn
some-
off those lights. Your grandpa was typing on a typewriter. He didn't do fucking shit.
Well, a lot of people had to do some fucked up
I did more in the Battle of Britain than your grandpa did.
You
And I was swimming around my great-granddad's ball sack, also fucking other women that had married dudes that were out fighting in the war.
You were married to your own penis with your hand.
Well,
You said jacking
With your
off.
hands.
Said
You're
jacking
married
off makes you fat.
yeah, that's
to your
what
own
you should have
penis
said.
With your hands.
You gotta come... That's kind of like Sayers' Urkel thing. Like, did I do that? He's like, jacking off makes you fat. And it's like his out. He just walks in, the crowd cheers.
Sarah ever came up with it. It never
Did
got
somebody
any better
say
than
fat masturbator? Ooh, my grandpa was a hero.
CNBs.
C&B's.
CNBs.
Old knuckle seeds.
Constant man.
So we have a viewer. They
Chronic
stuck with us.
masturbators.
I don't know who is up in this time. They're not chatting with us.
Nobody's chatting with us. Nobody likes our
They
show. They
never
can all
do.
fuck off.
They never chat with us.
Whatever. Red Wings play tomorrow.
All right. So are you going to be back next week, Coach? Get back, Coach. Because I need another great tale of rivalry that I can fucking just
yeah, we need to
lace
hear more live.
with fucking
This
holes.
is good.
Can you get a story that at least lasts for more than
Dan,
10
you want a
seconds
beer?
under fucking scrutiny? Yeah. Can I please have some of your beer?
Where's
I pour my whiskey glass. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a cider drink. He
No,
tells
but-
stories
but
about his
listen,
grandpa and the good times.
Listen, here's the story.
Grandma and the
So
bad
please,
guys.
yeah.
No, you're
Before
not
I
listening.
ruin it, please, tell your story about your grandpa before I.
Johnny boy.
What do you mean tell your story before I ruin it? I think we just
Something
ruined anything he's
else.
about to say.
No, he was going to continue.
Who's your
grandpa.
neighbor?
I've been waiting a long time. Like
So your
you guys-
grandpa was basically like
I
in
get
bedknobs and
knocked
broomsticks.
No,
I'm gonna get up again.
you got to think any guy who's
Never gonna
enlisted
keep so down. He's
when
gonna
the
tell a
entire
story
city
and
is
then
getting
get up
bombed
again.
80 days in a row.
He's
He's
gonna shout
probably
it out.
going to be doing a little bit more than what he actually signed up.
Telling two
Right, like
lies.
fucking married
then three
women.
lies. Then he's gonna lie again.
Sowing his seeds around Portsmouthshire, or whatever city he was fucking stuck in.
Whatever, which one pops in my head.
Oh, around Hexford, he was out there just sowing the seeds.
He was a gunman for the Queen's Army.
Like if civilians are being asked to do like the craziest shit, what do you think an enlisted guy
Okay, but
is being asked to
All
do?
I'm asking is,
Other than type away on a typewriter.
That's
Maybe
all
he
you
has to
said.
shovel fucking heads into a fucking pit. Like you don't know what
Heads?
What are you talking about right
Well,
now?
then
what side of the war was your grandpa on? Was he on the baddies?
Was he ISIS?
I don't know how many heads were shoveled by the Britons
I don't. Yeah.
in that war.
Shoveling heads.
When did this war take place where they were shoveling heads and
Bring out your dad.
Sayer's a lot older than he looks. His grandpa actually was back in the war. with
I'm not
Roses.
big war.
I'm not dead. Yeah, you
I'm
will be
getting
soon
better.
now. Shut up.
No, he's doing.
I think I'm getting
No,
better.
I'm not saying anybody
I
had to do
feel
anything
better.
about no heads. That's not
You
what I'm
just
saying.
said you had to
No.
shovel heads.
No.
You did.
Go back and listen. No, I didn't say anything about nobody's granddaddy show.
So we
You
just
said yours did.
No.
Hold on. Just
No,
I'm
man,
so
you
glad this is on
forget
tape.
the
We're
day.
going
Wait,
to
wait, wait, wait,
just
wait,
get
wait.
that soundbite.
Wait.
I didn't say anything about nobody's granddaddy.
Wait.
Shoveling heads.
No,
Wait.
no, just stop it at granddaddy.
Anybody's green.
No,
Wait.
I said sometimes
Wait.
people ask you to shovel heads.
Well, you gotta think that when you got guys out there who are just civilians having to partake in the war, that the guys who are enlisted have to do some crazy shit like shoveling heads into ditches.
Yeah.
That's
What are
what you
you
fucking
even
said.
talking
very
about?
common.
You're just putting words in front of the other.
You
I'm
said
just saying.
Like a blind guy on a tightrope. Just 1 foot after the other, hoping for the best.
just,
And every head he's shoveled.
One more.
Nobody shoveled any heads.
you're the one that said it. You said
Wait
it
a
was
minute.
heads.
8 heads in a duffel bag.
I didn't
Okay.
say any. No, listen.
Now we're back to Pesci.
That was a great movie.
All right. There's like
All right,
7
all
heads in the
right,
back. All right. I'm mixing Lethal Weapon and I don't know why.
How do you plead? Yeah, he didn't do it. That was shit.
You plead guilty or not guilty. No, what
So
say? They didn't do
every
it.
week that Coach Saydog is on, we're gonna have another. I have to get a new song for you in this segment. The tales of the proud family history, and since we can't say your name, you don't want your name said.
You've said it about 4 times.
Yeah, you've said his
the
whole name.
government name.
You said his whole name.
MJ.
No, you said it. You called him by his full
Yeah,
name.
stick with that.
Ain't no
That'll
J.
be the only piece that we say wrong. Michael J. Say
MJ.
Hey!
What? He's done it 12 times.
Hey.
Now you're mad I did it once.
Suckle it.
You say suckle it?
All right, so
Suckle.
since we don't want to sully your family's good name of fucking married
Hey,
women
Reggie
and
Bush
shooting
was in
AA
the fight
guns
tonight.
in the
I
fucking
didn't see
dirt.
that earlier.
I said that at
Yeah,
the
he
beginning
did.
of the show.
Yeah, he did.
The fight's replaying. I don't
Yeah, this is
remember
exactly
what
when we
happened.
started up. All right, so what's your pseudonym, your pen name for your family when we
What's your
describe
surname?
you and your tales of ribaldry?
Fart Martin.
Fart Martins. The fucking vestigious family of the Fart Martins.
God damn it.
Von
Together
Fart
a
Martin.
tribe.
No, there was a bunch of Martins. It was just there was one fart.
Fart
Martin. And then there
Fart
was
Martin came to America.
there was Buzz Martin and
Fart Martin came to America with nothing in his
there
pockets.
was Rick Martin. We only got one beer. left.
$3.
We tried to split around.
Well, whatever. I'll just take a little bit.
It's all good. We'll kill this beer, and then Bud Stay After Dark will wrap up.
Butt State After Dark needs to get a little crazier.
Butt State After Dark is better than Butt State Live.
I don't know
Butt
about
State
that.
After Dark's
Welcome back, boys and girls.
I don't know why you
It's
saved
midnight.
this
It's
great
Butt
war
State Live After Dark.
We're all gonna show our tits.
Everybody's already drunk and they're
Right now, we're gonna go to a bar. We're gonna get 17 women to drink fucking
rose.
remix. I get my girls to drink Shiraz out of dog dishes because I don't give a fuck.
Daniel Cormier in a suit talking a lot of shit.
Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna say cornbread. Justin
John
Cormier.
Jones
Hey.
in a polo shirt.
Hey,
Fucking-
cornbread.
give me a glass.
Yeah, what did you give me a glass? I like drinking because it's so delicious.
You figured.
I like
Cornbread's
that.
cousin? Who was that?
A 400-pound
Another
chick
lie.
with a 13-pound G-spot.
What are we talking about?
It's not. We're all on.
You
camera.
fingered a cornbread?
We're all on
You fingered a
camera.
cornbread?
Cornbread's sister?
Yeah.
He said her
Really?
cousin.
Stop.
He said his
What-
cousin.
it's-
Cornbread's
it's-
cousin?
He's lying.
It's
Over under, did that pussy weigh 20 pounds?
You don't have to count the menorahs.
Because I played fucking baseball with that family, and I didn't see any of them that weren't pushing a tray and a half. Not bad, though. They were pushing it.
Oh my god. Go ahead now. You wanted to go down this road. Here we are.
Dan's brother might actually know this one.
Uh,
He and I have something in common on this one.
if our
Cornbread's cousin.
Cornbread's
Yeah.
cousin,
Andy also
If
dealt
our-
with corn.
if our
Who's
strength and
Cornbread's
conditioning
cousin?
coach is watching this right now, please elaborate on
Is
the story.
Cornbread's cousin more?
In fact,
A little bit.
call us on the hotline if you have the inside dirt on this one. We'll put you on live.
We're like,
No, this is something different.
I don't know what we're talking about
It
here.
doesn't matter.
I
It was
guarantee
supposed
that's
to
who's
be under
watching
my
right
breath
now.
and to the side. But
Who's Cornbread's cousin?
Corn brittle. Corn pone.
You know this doesn't
Corn
matter.
casserole.
Nobody's gonna fucking watch this shit.
That was got fat. I
Dad,
couldn't possibly have another.
Dad likes to pretend we're famous.
I want to be famous.
Do it like the big girls, take it to the 80s.
Exactly. I was so ready for that shit. I was fucking right there with you.
Dude, look, I know you can take this.
If Paperboy's out there, how about this? How about this for some shit no one's gonna believe? Paperboy, if you're out there, you probably don't even remember because you're looking at me and not Dice. But
To check it out. Look,
we used to sell a
I can
certain
do the
product
knuckle
for
puck.
you,
Knuckle
sir.
puck.
Man that did the ditty.
Flying V.
Do the ditty if you want to. Do the ditty. No, nobody.
You know what? Kind of like how I know Crossroads by Bone Thugs, but
Nobody's gonna remember that. Nobody's ever gonna know. It's the weirdest shit in my life.
I'm pretty sure everybody that ever tries to sing Crossbones just knows.
Crossbones.
God damn
Write
it!
it
Crossbones.
Crossing bones.
Yeah, me and Sayer's
Sword
fight was gonna be
fight.
Crossbones by Dick Thugs and Harmony.
Crossbones!
Crossbones.
You know how much that shit costs on Amazon? I'm just.
Crossfire?
Yes.
Dude, I had
If
that
you
cross-
buy an original Crossfire on like Amazon or eBay, it'll cost you somewhere between $5 and
And just for a replay for everyone who
Marco's
wasn't
got
watching,
what?
Valid
You got
Victorian,
Crossfire.
Espresso,
Yeah.
Platypus,
You lost all the weight.
David
it's hard
Mustards,
to find the ball bearings
Cutty
that you
Shark,
used to use. Like I
Long
went
as
to
the tooth,
Highlands Automotive, and you can't
Decapitating,
match them up. That's why if you buy an original
Hanging
set
from
that
the
came with
Raptors.
the ball bearings, it's like $500 to $700.
Occluded.
That's exactly why the Nazis.
foul ball basketball,
I'm not
refleshing,
We bombed a
Preference
ball bearing
this.
factory and everything fucked up.
crossbones.
Yes. Well, hey.
Cross.
See you at the crossbones.
I've crossboned once.
Oh, my State After Dark is
That's
just
for
awful.
another Butt State After Dark, folks. Well, we only got a couple minutes here before I have to literally just walk out.
We've been drinking since
You
been
should
drinking.
finish that.
I will.
We've been
Drinking
drinking
damn
since been
beer.
drinking since
Since
been
been
drinking.
drinking.
My great granddaddy was a drunk.
My great granddaddy.
You
was
name
a
it,
drunk.
I either smoked it, sold it, snorted it, dealt it, sold it.
Give me a garden variety dope fiend.
Garden variety dope fiend.
I've been pimping since been pimping.
My great granddaddy was a pimp.
Congratulations again to what's her name, Misha,
Misha
Misha
Tate
Tate,
from
new
T-Town.
champ.
to Mr. Diaz,
Tate looking
Nate
good.
Diaz won
to
the fight over
this guy
McGregor.
who won also. I forget his name. The only fucking Samoan
Latifi.
Swedish. And everybody else who watched tonight, thanks for tuning in. This is Butt State After Dark. We're gonna cut this up, have a couple clips
Fuck it.
ready for you guys next week. Next
Fuck it,
week,
why not?
we're gonna be talking about the best sports movies, the best songs made by athletes. What was our fifth? Other one we had?
That was it.
No, you had another top 5 of something else.
All right, not that
Best-
I
We'll
remember.
bring it up next week.
Mystical songs.
Yes.
Top
I
five.
smell smoke.
Calling the cause for the Prince of the South. Fuck that yabba dabba do shit, bitch. I just got out.
I think we should do best mystical songs. That's next week. And
Still
next week,
rapping, slapping kittens, and grabbing my crotch.
Can we do
I'm the artist, the godfather, the hard as a rock.
Danger!
Can we do the
Down
top?
the floor!
Can we do the top 5 remixes of DJ Cool songs?
DJ Cool.
Let me clear my throat.
17 times in
In my throat.
Hit me with the hard. Hit me with the horn and make that money.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. You went into different.
I went into the other one.
Yeah.
The original sample. DVD players all up in the headrest. I went to the Mace.
All right. Well then.
Good night, everybody. See us next Friday. We're going next Friday, actual Friday time.
I believe so.
That's the plan. See us next Friday at 10
If the
o'clock.
glass is full, drink up, drink up. This may be the last time we see this cup. If God wanted us sober, he'd tip the glass over. So while it is full, we drink up, drink up. Cheers, boys. Another good night about
Water
State.
bottle, you
He's
fucking...
drinking
This
water.
guy's
Dick
sucking.
puller.
I don't
penis
have
for
a
fun.
drink.
I just hit my teeth. That hurt. I just hit my teeth.
Like, you guys started doing this toast, and I was like, oh shit, what do I grab?
Hey, so, Sarah, what part of Arlington National Cemetery did they put the fucking secretaries in?
Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Good night, everybody. It's Buzz State.